little 60 piece. That's only the neck though.
Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga, but we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it, and they using nigga songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3300 on my book bag. Let some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, it's hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Way. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a ruler. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth it, Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wooty-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back, we ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God, nigga.
That wooty-woo, something. I know the police listening, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that wooty-woo, something. Nigga, cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
What's the deal, y'all? We're Sharper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cook, cracking the same, man. Here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that getting excuse, I get knowledge, you ain't finna get nobody's college, man. Slid from grandma's house, all that kind of stuff, seeing moms and all that wooty bam, blah. Y'all know the deal, Now we back in traffic. News you can use, good knowledge, you ain't finna get nobody's college, man. Hit me up on Instagram, TRAPNEWSNETWORX, Trap News Network. We're Sharper tapping in TNN. It is a beautiful day in Los Angeles, California. It is Friday, May the 30th. Make sure you tap in. It's 4:36 in the city of Los Angeles, 7:36 in the city of Atlanta. Doing our 1-2 step like Sierra through these LA streets. We finna jump into traffic, man. Jump into content. Let's see what's going on these Trap News Network streets. If you want to be a Trap News Network correspondent, hit us up on TNN Trap News Network, Instagram, TRAPNEWSNETWORX, Trap News Network. Like, comment, subscribe, get in today. We finna see what's going on in these YouTubington, streetingtons. Let's see what's out here. Let's go.
Shit, man. You know me staying busy, man. Knocking these interviews out. Regular. What's going on with you, man? How you doing up in there?
Shit, coolin', man. Just hanging along this month. Can't wait to come home.
That's what's up. How much? How long you been locked up now?
Shit, about 2-3 years. 3 years.
3 years.
Since 2022.
2022. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
It's been that long.
Yeah.
Okay. If you could talk about it, how much more time you got in there?
Hopefully I come home. Shit, soon. I ain't gonna cap. Next year, hopefully.
All right. That's what's up, man.
Well, I'm putting on it too. I'm gonna say it like that. Yeah.
All right. That's what's up, man. You know what? Let's just start off with your journey in jail, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe you turned yourself in.
Yeah, that was some blood shit, some dumb shit. Cap. But yeah. For sure did.
Okay.
Shit never did it.
So you're in LA County Jail, man. As we all know, LA County Jail is a pretty rough place. So what happens when you first get there?
Okay, so I ain't gonna cap. LA County Jail, boom. First I hit Wayside, boom. I hit 618, 615 or something like that, boom. It's a gang members, boom. Opposition. So, boom, the homies on this side, the ops on that side, boom. The ops tell the police, like, boom, like, put him in here. Boom, I know some niggas off Instagram or whatever, they like, put him in here. Boom. So I had the choices to go to either or. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go in there where they talking about put me in. Anyway, boom. So I go up in there. It's all ops. It's like 15 ops. I ain't gonna cap. But before I went in there, I did not know it was like that many ops up there. Boom, because it's my first time. That was really like my first time like going in the any dorm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Boom. So I go up in there. Gang ops. Boom. So when I go in there, I look, I like survey the crowd, and then I notice it's like I know all these off Instagram. Boom. I'm like, what the? I'm like, these all ops. I'm like, never. Boom. So it's a guy that I know off Instagram right there on the phone. I get off on that. Boom. Go crazy with whatever. Boom. We squabble up. Yeah. I get packed out or whatever. Never hit the ground. We fight all the way till they crack the doors. My back hit the doors. They open the doors. So I stumble out, fight till they pepper spray everybody. Yeah. After that, we go to the hole. After you go to the hole, I get K3. That's like I get banned from wayside type shit. So
what kind of dorm was it that you walked in? Because I mean, the rumor was it was a neighborhood dorm.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the neighborhood dorm. So boom. I get K3, which is like banned from wayside because we squabbled. Boom. I got too many keyboards. Boom. So after that, I go to MCJ. When I get in MCJ, they try to put me in a OSJ, which is Operation Safe Jail. That means Operation Safe Jail or whatever. Boom. They know I'm popular or whatever. I'm off of Instagram or YouTube or whatever. Boom. So they asked me to sign a little paper to go high power. I'm like, hell no. They're not gonna do that. Boom. Yeah. That's like some like PC shit. Alright, so did it. But we're not doing that. Boom. No matter how famous we get, we're not going PC. It's out. From base. But so Operation Safe Jail, they asked me to sign paper. After they asked me to sign the paper, I tell them no. So they get mad I didn't sign the paper. They try to put me down there with the ops. They put me down there with like 10 more 600. I'm like,
now, when my man keeps saying they put him in there with the ops, you better believe he ain't saying they put him in there with the opportunist. No, not with the opportunist at all. He was put with his opposing factors, the guys who may not have the most love for what he has going on. You feel me? He ain't with that. So, yeah. And then here's the thing about that too. For him to say, man, well, they told me not to come in there, so I said, I'm coming in here. That is some fire tenacity from that young man. But I've done it. Nope, I'm a buster. I'm a mark. I'm gonna just stay out of jail in totality. Not only am I not going into the enemy's dorm, I'm not going into y'all's jail. I won't be doing that. I'm staying out the way. And I'm staying out of food family, skullduggery, and larceny. But with that all being said, that man said that, you know, they wanted me to come in. I said, all right, play ball, and here we are, so forth and so on. With that all being said, you have to really be mindful of this Los Angeles County jail system because you never know when you can catch yourself onto a 1-2 step like Sierra. And you never see it coming. You could be yourself like in this young man's situation where he's saying, man, the police helped set me up. The police is a part of the flu flammery. The police is a part of the skullduggery. The police is a part of the larceny. Let's keep it going though.
But as I'm walking, it's like a black sheriff or something see me. They like TR3YWAY. This is my. They're like, how old is you? I'm like, man, I'm 19. I'm 20 years old. He like, hell no, man. Snatched me from the white nigga. He like, hell no. He putting you down there with all your enemies. Like 10, 15, they putting you down there. I'm like, oh, again? I'm like, they keep doing me like that. I'm like, damn, that's cold. So they snatched me up. They put me upstairs with the homies. It's like 5, 10 homies upstairs. Boom, homie Deuce Bar, D-Mac, homie Fig Face, gang of homies, the homie Snap 11 Deuce, boom, homie Runner, all type of boom. So I go up there. I'm talking to the homies or whatever. Remind you, we in jail, so we around all type of niggas. I say my name, and then I get offended off of my name. Yeah, so I get fades. As soon as I get up in there, too.
You ain't tripping. You looking for that?
Yeah, I was looking for that anyways. I ain't gonna cap. So I get phased and I get in there. Boom. Act it out, beat the nigga up. But it's a powerhouse though. But it's like a big type guy, you know. No guy. So he got like a big name or whatever. Beat him up. I'm parking. He go to his knees and all this shit. Boom. So I ain't gonna cap. Off tops, my little bullshit name was Ring or whatever. TR3YWAY, little rap nigga up here fighting. After that, it just phase. I ain't gonna cap. Phase. But then it just kept up.
How many phases did you have to run back to back?
See that I kept counting on West. I kept counting like
45.
Like that's not.
I hear you like 45 or 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm at like right about now. But in county jail that I kept counting up, but it could have been more like 32, 33.
Damn.
Yeah, but I was only in there for like 3-4 months. Cause I had bailed out, remember?
But tell him you been like that because we was on the streets fighting and shit like that.
I ain't gonna cap. We was used to it.
Okay. Now you're fighting your case. Did you say you bailed out for a while?
Yeah, I had bailed out for about 2 years. I ain't gonna cap. That's when, I made that on bail.
Okay. Right. Okay, so when you was out on bail, that's when you was doing interviews and everything.
True story, yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
Okay, so now you got to turn yourself in.
Oh, geez.
I knew you trying to tell someone.
I mean, okay, it was a big decision. I ain't gonna cap. On the day, imagine you got this big little shit going on. I ain't never experienced no shit like this little rap shit. I ain't gonna cap. Boom, this shit going on. They talking about bad bitches, all the shit. I ain't even gonna mention on they superstar hoes, all the shit. Damn homie. Boom. They talking about you gotta turn yourself in. Talking about 6-year bid. I'm like, oh. Damn, I know all type of celebrity niggas and I'm like, nah, but at the end of the day, I could be smart and just get this shit over with and then go home and not have to do no more crimes or anything and just continue being a regular rapper and live a rapper life now. Since I got an opportunity.
I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
You was definitely starting to come up before you got locked up, for sure.
Mm-hmm. For sure, yeah. Huh?
Tell me who I'm fooling with this Hoover shit.
You know, I believe there was a main thing that you wanted to talk about, man. So what's going on with you and B Brazy?
Okay, look, yeah, we're not even gonna touch up on that topic because ongoing things with that. Okay, like, you know, actually, yeah, who's not, okay, we need to start a show called Who's Not. That's it. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, we're not gonna touch up on that. Shit, B Brazy is cool. He a cool dude. Shout out B Brazy. Support this show. Bring it up. Streams. Everything. Give it to him. Prison. Give him $. Shout out Brazy.
It's deeper than that. It's politics.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I seen an interview you did. I don't know.
And that right there is where the real prison politics kick in. Can't speak about the B Brazy situation. Can't speak about the 1-2 like Sierra because guess where they both are? On the yards with one another. And that situation can turn volatile. TR3YWAY being from Hoover, Baby Brazy being from Devil Lanes. Those gangs do not fancy one another. As Young and Hefe would say, they don't fancy one another. No Jamie Foxx show. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, don't worry about it. So with TR3YWAY making a statement of, you know, we're not going to talk about that, that's on to the next subject, it's probably the most responsible thing he could do because the last thing you want to do is involve your homies and involve your entire car into an Instagram drama. And then you got to deal with the OGs who just may not understand said drama, said flu flam, said skulldug, said larceny, and they feel like you're putting everybody at risk over something that's going on the internet. And that's the last thing that an OG even wants to understand. Especially if he's not into the internet and he's one of them old heads that's just like, man, I just want my phone so I can call my girl, call my wife, check on my kids, check on my grandkids and all that kind of stuff. He don't want to hear you getting into it with nobody on social media. And that's why now all the Hoovers and all the Devil Lanes got to go back and forth from 1-2 like Sierra. I'm sure he's not too fond of that type of thinking and that type of actions. So with that being said, you know, big shout out to the maturity and again to the responsibility of TR3YWAY. Not gonna say the whole part because there's no way in hell. But I like his maturity. I like the way he's taking the situation, and I like how he's looking bigger than himself and thinking past himself for the situation and the betterment of his entirety of his fraternity rather than the selfishness of his own personal feelings.
X4, and in your response, you've seen an interview you did, I don't know, it looked like about a little longer than a year ago. And they asked you about X4, and in your response, you kind of seem like you might be open to working with him.
Oh, yes. Boom. All right, look, I was opening. All right, we ain't gonna lie, I would never work with him. Boom. Boom. But I was open to working with him when he had a little, you know, a little like push behind his name, like a little, like you know, a little manliness behind him. They snatched that one away.
You can work with that buck cause he's buck, bro. So we not gonna get mad at you. He's buck.
We're hot. Yeah, so
we still love each other. You can work with the buck niggas, just don't work with the real ones though. You know, we all love TR3YWAY from the streets to the pen, you know. Bro, you need to get out. Tell them to free him faster. Be right back.
Okay, now I think not too long ago, man, 4XTRAZ shot a music video on Vernon. And your response to that was, if you was out, they wouldn't have been able to shoot the video.
Not even what I said. I just randomly, okay, this is what happened. I randomly said on West O Bob that that it's new comedians, new rappers, and people that would have never excelled if I was home. You know what I'm saying? That's all I said.
He's one.
Yeah, people just took it and put it to something totally different. I ain't gonna lie. But they just matched it what they wanted to match it to. I was just talking about the new comedians and rappers and shit. I don't even beef for it.
But if you're bugging, they want to do that video.
Okay.
They was on the able to shoot the video. But yeah.
What's your thoughts on Blueface?
He's alright. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, free face, free Blueface. I ain't gonna cap. See, I didn't run into some here about. You know, I'm gonna do the background check on all the rappers. I'm like rapper dealer. So boom, I check up on Blueface. They gave me the AOK on Blueface. Jesus Christ, believe it or not, they said Blueface is a low. He go on the other yard right here, and he tapped in and said, "We can go to nigga."
Shout out,
I'm at my boy Young Third.
That Blueface coming soon.
Yeah.
2 C's, Crib and Cram. That's what's gonna be, Crib and Cram. And Rambo, we trying to get Rambo on some shit.
Okay. All right. What's your thoughts on the LA hip hop scene since you've been locked up?
Man, I should tell LA hip hop scene. I'll say, I don't know. I support it, man. I just support all the rappers. Just try hard and stay focused. Shit, don't get sidetracked and don't let nothing throw you off. I'll say. All the extracurricular activities and shit, man. Stay focused on the rap shit. All I gotta say.
Now, I'll say this. Again, I really like the way that TR3YWAY is going about the situation and how he's not allowing Cam Capone to kind of trip him up or whatever. We can't get mad at Cam Capone for saying, oh, you asking police questions. It's up for TR3YWAY to answer appropriately. And that's just period, point blank. It's up for him to answer these questions appropriately and effectively in a way that's not going to put him or his constituents in any type of harm's way. So when it comes to asking questions about X4 and 4XTRAZ and basically the Rolling 40 Crips and even down to him asking about Baby Brains, who's, you know, from different lanes, but any of his opposing factors, he's not allowing himself to get caught up into a twist. He's not allowing himself to get caught up into a situation where he's going to hit the yard and it's going to be bad politics, or it's going to be like, hey, your homie said this, or blah, 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 like that. Because all that leads to is unnecessary drama and unnecessary flambery, skullduggery, and larceny. Certain things are avoidable. And I like how TR3YWAY is avoiding the avoidables, for real. So let's kind of let him wrap this up.
Got out. And he started doing interviews about his situation with Pop Smoke. What was your thoughts on that?
Oh, my boy Tony Shot. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's my boy. That's the homie. That's a little bro.
Yeah, well, what's your thoughts on him getting out and doing the interviews and everything?
Shit, I say shout out him. Shit, stay focused on doing what you're doing. Make your music and shit, so that can start. So you can start running up your revenue and shit. That's little bro. I love it.
Now, just a few days ago, I'm sure you heard about it. Tory Lanez was walking in one of the buildings. Huh?
I said on the set, I'm like, ooh, baby, they get hit like 14 times, I heard.
They get stabbed.
Got stabbed 14 times, had to be rushed to the hospital. And, you know, he was in bad condition, got stabbed in the face, got stabbed in the neck. Both of his lungs collapsed. It was real bad, man.
Go with Megan, that's all I gotta say. Go with Megan. With Megan. Dead love. Yo, not with Megan. She don't leave Megan alone. That's cold. Megan, like, all I gotta say.
How easy is it to get stabbed like that in there?
They said how easy it is to get stabbed up like that.
Like this, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit is easy. You can talk to somebody wrong, like, hey, shit the but don't mean it like
yeah, that's all. Yeah. You can just wake up and have a bad day, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
But one thing about it though, here, that's somebody, they got some good ass cameras, bro. It's over.
Yeah.
They don't get you. They got cameras.
But I'll say, okay, you gotta realize you're in a facility full of men with hella testosterone over there in the game. Ain't no bitches around this motherfucker. So these walk around like who trying to be the biggest and baddest and the hardest. These niggas is 50, 40 years old around some 20-year-old. These trying to be in competition on a dead homie, so it's hard on the game. They can't do nothing but stand my ground. I'm at a level 4 prison, 20-something, you know, we just stand on like 2 feet. I don't know.
We got friends in here though, bro. You know, we haven't seen them since we was on the street.
Yeah, shit, I grew up in my own jurisdiction, so it was a lot of that disappeared yeah, before came to this mother, came to visit this mother myself, so came back to these niggas. They fucking niggas. They love niggas, protect me and shit. Make sure I'm straight.
Do you feel like being famous makes you an extra target?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Famous make you an extra target?
Hell yeah. Nigga on the dead low. Look on ACG, look. But you're being from Hoover, y'all. The homie said it right. Being from Hoover on West Hoover. But
right, so you're.
You don't know. In county jail? Oh yeah, I mean, it's hurt. If you disappear now, go boom. No, he's talking about in jail.
Oh, jail?
Yeah, not on the street.
Oh yeah, jail.
In jail for a fact. They're going to be like, everybody, what's the hype about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas going to be like, what's the hype about? In the pen too. They going to be like, what's the hype about? We not even supposed to be fighting. I be fighting niggas up here, all type of shit.
Now, I don't know if you had a chance to see this, but Real Tune TV did a hood vlog with some Hoover dudes.
Sir. Yeah, I had just seen that with the homie from Houston and the homies from South Central. Yeah, homies from Set. Yeah.
What was your thoughts on it?
Shit, I didn't actually watch the whole thing through and through, but with Real Tune TV, he tapped in. I did an interview with him when I was out. I said, you know, Texas, LA, Seattle, whatever. All the same game. That's all I can say.
Now, one of the things that kind of stood out to me is some of your homies from LA were like, if you're gonna bang Hoover, you gotta tap in with like the original Hoovers, the LA Hoovers.
Yeah. I mean, to be solidified. Okay, for a fact, for they sections to be solidified, one of them big homies or something come out here to the set. Yeah, they gotta come to the game, man. Bob said like one of their members, top members, or something gotta come to the game, man. Boom, good. One of their top members gotta come to the game, man, type shit. But I ain't gonna lie, that be like coming from out of state, out of town, boom, coming to the set. They be joints. Like I done been back to Seattle and shit with the homie, back to Houston with the homie. Them niggas be like the main out there when they go back. Like they like really like run shit. Like they be dope. Like they got all the money, all the hoes. So I paid for it. Man, it's like a extra to it.
I seen you tell a wild story about how you got
You know what though? I think that TR3YWAY is making an amazing set of growth, and I think that he's looking at things extremely politically correct. Like when he was like, "Hey, when they said that they wouldn't be doing this, they wouldn't be doing that if he was out," he's like, "I'm not saying nobody would or wouldn't be doing nothing. I'm saying that it's a lot of comedians and all that." He kept it lighthearted. He kept it fun. He kept it in a way to where they can't use it against him in court and send his asses back, you know, send him in for more time and all that kind of stuff. He's already walking around with his cell phone that I'm sure he's not supposed to have. He's not causing any conflicts, any problems with it. Seems like it's the best way to go about it, for real.
What I say?
You were with some chick or something?
Yeah, damn homies, the homegirl from the set. Yeah, shout out to Boom. On the dead homies, I ain't gonna cap. Boom. The homegirl is really like a different race. This bitch is Hindu, fool. On dead homies, this bitch she believe in all type of manifestation, weird shit, all type of shit. So boom, I get into it with the bitch. Boom, I go to sleep. She played a little manifestation shit on TV, whatever. She mad at me. Boom, I just wake up with the biggest boil in my life on the set. I'm like, what the? Bitch. Damn, I was ready to. I ain't gonna cap. I'm like, never. I heard that popping in the river, boom. Mark never went away. Bam.
Damn, and it never went away. That's crazy.
I'll get some money. I'm gonna get that money going though.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up? You know what the fuck you got? On the dead.
What's your most recent tattoo?
Okay. I didn't chill out. You know, I'm a little CP too. TR3YWAY. All right, these ones. I'm getting this one finished right now.
Okay.
For that, this.
Dope.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I ain't gonna cap. Shit, probably give me a couple of weeks. I'm gonna have my whole body tattooed. I ain't gonna cap. Face tattoo. Face tattoo.
You're gonna do more face tats?
Like I ain't gonna go in the center, but probably like the sides and shit like that, the head and shit like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, you know I got the flagtip fold in my face. I got the Bridget right there, boom, my grandma. Good lady. A couple of things. We gonna get this cover up time. She very homies. Got a gang of shit. Oh, how you over here,
for sure.
No, he always keep his phone.
Have you been tapped into what's been going on with the latest hip hop or LA, you know what I'm saying, scene? Like, I know Big U got that big ass Rico going on right now.
Oh yeah, stay away from you. Dead homies. Stay the fuck away from them and their group. Oh my god, I don't even want no mentions in our parts.
Yeah, man, it was pretty wild out here for a little bit, man. When everybody got picked up, man, it was pretty nuts. Everything that came out.
It was so WACK100 though. You don't even want to mention him neither. What's up? The Wack. We're not mentioning them. Next time. Shit, if anything, shit, them to some good people. Business people. Good business people. Shit, they doing their business. I don't know what extracurricular activity they got going on. That's on them. Mind my business. I don't know extra trouble.
All right, so you might be out next year, man. I think, is Jap 5 getting out next year also?
I think so. It's gonna be a motherfucking rude awakening on baby. We finna pop up like the boogeyman.
Damn, you and Jap 5 out at the same time, man. That's gonna be huge for Hoover hip hop for sure.
People on the game. Free my nigga Pork on the game. We got other artists too though. Shout out all the Hoover artists. We got BMG D-Mac, he been on the rise. BMG Baka, my nigga Porky. We got all type of niggas going crazy. So just stay tuned. I'm coming out with a label for my young niggas, Shooter Gang ENT. I got my young nigga TR3YWAY 7. I got my young nigga 4XTRAZ 6K. I got a gang of niggas. Oh yeah, I got clothing line coming out. Boom, I'm dropping an album. I just dropped something with Stunner Girl. I I'm going crazy. Finna drop with Dre X. I'm going crazy. So just stay tuned. I'm just like, you know, trying to warm y'all up before I come home. Something small.
All right, that's what it is, man. Well, I appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah.
You know, shit. Look forward to you getting out, man. It's gonna be dope, man. Look forward to what you got in the future, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish you the best. You know what I'm saying? And you know.
And I'm gonna get there, man. I'm gonna see you soon. I'm gonna see you at the top of it. It's inevitable, man. On the gig, unstoppable.
That's what it is. That's what it is, man. Hopefully next time.
Hey, man. And that's it right there, man. Live from the horse's mouth. Even the Hoovers in the penitentiary know that Wack's a snitch. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. With that being said, we up out to the next one. Y'all know the deal's red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free. I've been waiting until he's free. We are going.